Gentlemen, as I stated previously in my videos, but unfortunately I've been shadow banned by curry eaters from India that are employed by Google and YouTube because who the CEOs of these two companies are or platforms are. But anyways, as I stated previously regarding this homosexual Peter Thiel, who started a Palantir along with his gay butt buddy Alex Karp. These are foreign adversaries who are spying on Americans. And the reason they're spying on Americans through the modern technology called Palantir and other is because they have bought out all the politicians, okay? So they're banging on you by getting data brokers. All these cameras that you're seeing, most Americans do not know who's behind these cameras. What's happening is they're going around taking Americans' pictures, taking people living in the United States of America, their movements, and they're selling it. They're pimping you out, okay? And the way they're doing it is they have bought out the politicians to not pass or bring forth legislation in regards to AI regulation. That is why you see the terrorist, Garrett Langley, and his cousin, the homosexual, and all the gays and homosexuals. These are gays and homosexuals that people used to make fun of. They're tech nerds. They ain't never seen a pair of titties in the 90s. And when Bitcoin popped, they had a plan. Bitcoin is started by no Sutu Mushi. Bitcoin was started by the international bankers. That you gotta understand how all these big tech IPOs that came out right after the housing market crashed, and what is the connection between big tech, social media, and all these tech companies and Bitcoin. So this gay dude right here was sitting at about $35 billion in market cap of Palantir in 2004. And in 2 years, their market cap in Palantir went from $35 billion to $350 billion. And people are talking about he ran to Argentina. No, he did not ran to Argentina. He went to Argentina to have gay orgies with his gay butt buddies because of the hundreds of billions of dollars that they just robbed from the United States government and the taxpayer.
Site Pray.com and Build a Party run by a former White House national security official. Together, alongside the mundane fare of a typical thought leadership conference, the documents show an extraordinary convergence of power. The registration records list General Alexis Grinkowicz, NATO's supreme...
And all the ignorant people who trying to say that these people are Illuminati. First of all, you cannot be an Illuminati unless you're a Freemason, okay? In order for you to be a Freemason, you have to go through a Blue Lodge, okay? Which Blue Lodge did he go through to become an Illuminati? First of all, okay, these people are not Illuminati. They're not Freemasons. You people have no clue. Trying to connect these people to Freemasonry and Illuminati, give me a freaking break. These are gay, homosexual tech nerds, okay, who came up with the sick idea because they were sick. You understand, if you grew up in the 90s, you know that the nerds that you was in the school, they were twisted. You know that, and I know that, okay? But now they're running the show. The nerds that you thought were twisted are now running the show because them motherfuckers came up with this Bitcoin and all this technology to spy on you. You as an average person cannot conceive what's in these the twisted thing that's going on. These people putting cameras everywhere, okay, to record your movement, okay? And the way they're doing it is they're getting data brokers so they do not violate your Fourth Amendment or constitutional rights. These are sick people. These are twisted people. And for every action, there's an equal or greater reaction, okay? Where's the counter to all this technology? It will be coming up, okay? There will be AI regulation, and who's behind these cameras will be exposed, okay? This dude did not go to Argentina to have to run away from the United States. He went over there to have gay orgies. That's what they do when they get the money.
Allied commander in Europe and the head of U.S. European Command, who took the post in July 2025 and is recorded on the leaked list as having attended dialogue gatherings since 2020.
He has a secret club. Everybody know that shit. Why do you think he was having gay orgies? All the money, they were having a break from all the theft and robbery they did in the stock market.